Hey yo, so you really mad? Get the fuck out your feelings.
You already know what it is. Get out your feelings. Get out your motherfucking feelings. They told me to stop cursing. I told them to start listening. Because between every curse is a gem. You heard? You already know what it is. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to the listeners, the viewers, everybody that's been fucking with us. We're mostly like a Facebook podcast, man, because we've been booming on Facebook. You know, shit is really blowing up. So thank everybody for just tuning in. You know what I mean? Y'all have my humble blessings. You know what I mean? Word the mother. But shout out to everybody back home too, man. Miss y'all niggas. I know y'all niggas been getting that shmoney, that shmoolah. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So that's definitely what it is, man. Hold it down. You already know. Yo, man. This week been the same shit, man. You know, we've been dropping great content. Motherfuckers been having great content for us to drop. 6ix9ine is making New York look good again. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. Like I started out not to like the nigga, but then as time went on, I'm like, yo, I like this nigga now. You know what I mean? Because what people don't understand is if you a New Yorker that travels, and when I say travel, like really be mixy with the town, different towns and cities and shit like that, you see that you like nowadays it's like, oh, you from New York, you think you better than everybody. Like it almost kind of humbles you to the fact that you gotta like prove like, yo, chill out. I don't think I'm better than you. I just, you know what I mean? I just don't like going outside unless I'm A plus. It's not nothing else or whatever. I just like this is how I talk or this is how I am. It's nothing that, you know what I mean? But and people may not understand this as outside New York, and people in New York that don't travel outside New York may not understand it either. And then there's people that do get what I'm trying to say. And what I'm trying to say is basically New York, we've kind of lost our mojo also. A lot of, we've been dick riding different swags and shit like that. You know what I mean? Our women, New York women been fucking with different type of cities and shit like that. And I'm not hating. I'm not on. Listen, I'm pro New York. I just love my city. I love, you know what I mean? I have great pride. And what I've known is trend setting. What I've known is being ahead of the game. You know what I mean? Having that, always competing. It's great that we fuck with all the cities. New York, we fuck with Cali, Florida. We fuck with everybody. We love y'all music and everything. It's just the fact that we know that we here too, and our style is always rocking too. You know what I mean? We don't. It's the game's been changing, and I say that to say that I feel like 6ix9ine is bringing New York back. So let's get a clap for 6ix9ine, man, please. You know what I mean? Shout out to the nigga, man. Today we got my homeboy, man. This nigga been working hard. He's out here mixing and matching. You know what I mean? Facts. A motherfucker got looks like 20 projects right here. We definitely gonna display it. You know what I mean? So y'all can see. Erik Nash, what's good, man?
What's happening? Yeah, what's happening?
What's shaking? Welcome to the show, my nigga.
Thank you.
It's always great to have great talent and shit. I fucks with you. We got a song out. Well, we about to have a song out.
Have a song out. There's a solo version without him on it currently, but we get the song out.
Yeah, we're gonna get me on a remix and shit like that.
We get the video. We gotta do all
that. Yeah, definitely. The video's gonna be super crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Check that out. But yo, let them know, man. What's up, man? We're first of all,
what's up?
What kind of rapper are you? Let's get straight into the music before we even get into the person.
Alright, so like what do you mean by like what type of rapper am I? Like battle rapper, like R&B type rapper?
Like what kind of music do you get towards? Like as far as
I do a wide variety. I'm not even gonna lie, yo. Okay. I got a lot of weird shit. Like a lot of shit is just like beats. A lot of shit is just like a verse and then a long beat. Like a long beat and then a verse. So maybe you might miss the verse if you don't listen to the whole song. Like it's some weird shit.
It's some new school shit though.
I mean, there's a lot of new school shit.
Now, actually, you got some.
There's a lot of new school shit.
Got a couple.
I got a little. I would say like a '90s type flow, but not really '90s type flow. More of like a feel.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean.
That's dope.
Like yeah, that type of feel.
And what project you got out right now so the people can know? Where can they find it?
Right now, I got a couple old projects. But right now, coming out soon, I got a A Tale of Self-Loathing.
Okay.
Looking to be like 8 to 10 tracks gonna be on there. It's gonna come out. It's this summer, but we aiming at late July, early August.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be
okay.
lit.
So it's still gonna be summertime. You know what I mean? Leading into the fall.
Yeah. So we be good.
It looks like your last project was "Don't Forget Your Dreams."
Yeah, that was earlier this year. That was January.
Where can they find that? Because that's still fairly new, man. That's not.
It's not.
It's not old. That's not an old project.
Nah, it's on everything y'all always use. That's on YouTube, SoundCloud, Bandcamp.
And what they gotta type in?
Erik Nash. That's it.
ERIKNASH. That's it. That's a fact. What's the Instagram? That's the Instagram
that's
also.
The Instagram, the Twitter at Who Is Erik Nash, YouTube at Erik Nash or just / Erik Nash. Facebook Music Erik Nash, SoundCloud Music Erik Nash, Bandcamp Erik Nash, whatever you're trying to get out there.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm soon to be Spotify, Apple Music, getting up.
Y'all know, for the people, y'all know
on all the free social sites.
Y'all know I don't co-sign bullshit. You know what I mean? Go check out my boy Nitro. I'm gonna link you up with some of his music. My boy Nitro got some fire out there.
Word.
And you know we behind his music and his movement heavy. So definitely go check that out. I don't co-sign no bullshit, man. So this dude got some good music, you know what I mean?
That's the shit we was just listening to.
And shit is getting better.
Yeah. Nitro. Shit was in there.
Yeah, some of the shit was in the episode. And we'll also get into that as well.
Absolutely.
What's the hardest bar you ever heard in your life?
Oh shit.
In your life.
In your life.
That's hard to think about, but if I'm on the spot,
that is hard though.
Like a lot of shit be coming to mind on a daily
Matter of fact, now I ain't gonna say that because it's hard. All right? I can say that because for me,
in your life.
Think about it for a second. But for me, the hardest bar I ever heard in my life was from Big L, when he said, he said, what he said? He said something like, I get enough bread and bitches. Ask Beavis, I get nothing but head. At the time, that shit was crazy. You dig what I'm saying? And I might have said it wrong, but that mixed with a couple of
I got it. I know what you mean.
That mixed with maybe a Biggie line here and there that I might have to go think about. But what's the hardest bar in your opinion that you ever heard that made you was like, yo, that's crazy? How you even think of that?
I mean, I'm a real big like fan of like people who inspire people. You know, people who make projects, not necessarily rappers.
Okay.
You know,
so you don't care about bars?
I do care about bars because this like one of my favorite rappers, and it's weird, but like one of my favorite rappers, Kanye West, and he said one of the greatest things like, ever. Like he was like, shit, he was like.
Kanye have said some great shit.
No, he said
I heard him
something.
recently say some shit on that album.
Nah, it was I like the new album, but like it was some old shit that he had.
He said some shit on the album, but nothing blowing me away. Pause no homo.
It was like, I mean, for me, it was like some shit where he said,
"Oh no, I know what you no first."
You remember?
But yeah, I remember. He was like, brain power and hustle, something. But he was like, oh. At the end of it, I forgot, but at the end of it, he was like, but I prefer the term African American Express. Like, yeah, like, because, you know, it's a deep meaning.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit, like, that's more than what you really think of when you think of it.
He began in his bag.
And it was kind of subtle. Like, no one was, like, kind of seeing it. There was still more to come.
Yeah. And the be those subtle bars that be like,
Yeah, I was like, ooh, like, that's really some deep shit. Like, I mean, he's got a lot of stuff like that. No,
yo, y'all.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yo,
I'm bad.
Yo, on some real G shit, man. On some real G shit, y'all get in the comment box and y'all put the rapper and then y'all favorite bar from the rapper. Cause I'm gonna skim through and I'm gonna read the comments and shit like that. And cause I know a lot of people say some hard shit, man. Like, you know.
And who knows, man? We'll probably talk about your shit in the next episode. You know what I mean? Your comment or some shit.
Yeah, definitely. Word. If you got a bar that I agree with, it's hard, and I remember it, the impact that it had at the moment, type shit. Cause that's what real bars do. It's like real bars hold for like 5 years. You be like, yo, that nigga said, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why there's bars that you just never forget, and that's what I was like, yo, what's the hardest bar? But you said something about your favorite rappers. Let me see. What's your top 5? Matter of fact, before we even get into that,
Top 5 rappers.
Before we even get into that.
Actually, you want to say something about a line before I gotta.
You got a line yourself?
That's why you wanted to chop on the track, because I was like.
Oh yeah, let me hear that line again.
Spit up at your neck when I aim at your head. I aim accurate when I shoot Draco. I'm proud of my seconds. You know you regret. I fry your ass up like a potato.
Yeah, that's the hook. That's the hook.
Stay packed with a vest to prepare for my test. I'm gonna hold this head down for my Glock. I'm a shooter dodging all the yachts. I'm a money spender. I got lots.
Hey. Yeah.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
That's just the hook, man. Go check it out, man. Erik Nash. Get out your feelings podcast.
I was writing this morning. You know, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, man. It's the Get Out Your Feelings podcast. Yeah, man. My boy be writing, man. Yo, but one of the things where we got to this point was the fact that we had a debate that I was like, I have to bring to my viewers and listeners and shit like that. Lil Pump, you a big advocate for Lil Pump. You fuck with his music.
Yeah, facts.
The first thing you do when you wake up is listen to Lil Pump.
That's the first thing you do when you wake up.
The first thing you nigga do.
Is that the first thing you do?
So explain. Hold on. Explain your love for Lil Pump.
Alright, facts.
Because I don't understand. And my listeners, if they anything like me, they feel me.
Alright, so like the dude, he making bread. Alright, he making bread. He flexing like everybody. He chill. He do what he want to do. You know, like he do.
He's 16. He's 16, correct? Or 17?
Yeah, he's a bad kid from the past. Like, he wasn't the greatest kid. Like, just just because he wasn't like.
And he's doing wild drugs. What else? What else he promoting for the kids?
I mean, he's just yo, fuck.
I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
There's worse out there, son.
Nah, that's a fact.
So like, let him do his shit. I think like it appeals to a big audience.
All right, but
on the YouTube shit, it said 6 million. Was it 6 million, 7 million views?
What?
On his Gucci Gang video, was it?
That shit has to be like 600.
No, now, yeah. But I think it was a recent. When we saw it the day it came out.
Son, I think this nigga. Last time I checked, I think Lil Pump is averaging half a
he's
billion.
He's the audience of hip hop.
He's averaging, yeah.
Not to be racist, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's fully white, correct?
No, he's Spanish, as far as I know.
Spanish.
Yeah, I think he's.
Is he Spanish white?
Spanish.
Cause shout out to my Spanish niggas, but there's some Spanish people that share white privilege because they're so white.
Because they accept it.
And they're so adapt. I'm not gonna say they talk and move white. I'm just gonna use the word that they adapt to the white culture, and they're so pale skinned anyway that even though their last name is Rivera, they still move.
That's my,
and I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's why we call my niggas my boys White Chris, Black Chris. Like they're my two dudes.
One is black and one is Spanish, but he look white.
They're both Spanish.
Okay.
One of them's half black, I think. As far as I know, I don't know, but like.
So is Lil Pump one of them niggas though, like that share white privilege, and even though has Spanish descendant?
I mean, I wouldn't think so. I think he's looked down upon because of the type of person he is.
Okay. So he's black. So he's been drafted in the black.
Like you saying, like now y'all not fucking with him.
I'm not. Yo, listen. I fuck with everybody. Listen. Hold on.
That's a decent flow.
Hold on. Time out. Let me get this correct. Hold on. Real quick. Let me just get
the greatest. I ain't saying that.
Nah, but let me just get this correct. Me, Pico, fuck with everybody. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I may fuck with niggas personally, individual, as a man or a young kid or a dude or a girl, whatever, I respect human beings. So I fucks with Lil Pump because the niggas, he's rapping and he's recording and he's working at 16, and you gotta have some type of work ethic with 17, whatever. So I respect that. I respect him as a person. I see him, we light it up. He might come on the show, but what I'm trying to say is, I don't like your music, and that's something that we might discuss. And I'll tell him why I don't like his music. He'll tell me why he don't give a fuck, or why he don't like the music I like, because I'll compare that to what I like, and we'll just be debating, and it'll be cool like that. So I fuck with everybody, but I just may not fuck with his music. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't fuck with Lil Pump. I can't fuck with his music. But I don't want that to be misconstrued as like I don't fuck with him or I don't accept him in a hip hop. Nah, do what you gotta do. We accepting everybody, obviously. You know what I mean? My man China Mac is out here dropping good music. You know what I mean? And he's in the culture. You dig what I mean? So it is what it is. But you fuck with Lil Xan too. You fuck with all of them.
Yo, honestly, I don't know about Xan. I don't know about Lil Xan.
I don't know about Xan.
I mean, I don't really fuck with
you
him.
Fuck with all of them, no?
I acknowledge that he's there.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
There's a lot of Lils. You ever? I don't
other
know.
than Lil Wayne, like I don't know about anything else.
You know, Lil Durk. You know, Lil Bibby. I mean, there's a lot. There's a couple Lils.
Nah, I fuck with Durk. All right, let me just say this. So now that that's out the way, now let me get your top 5.
Top 5.
Now that
all-time rappers.
Nah, just right now. And then
top 5 currently. What I listen to
in the century.
All right, so
Right,
Rich the
exactly.
Kid he's not number 1. This out of order, but Rich the Kid is definitely up there. I would say Famous Dex.
This is the youngest nigga's top 5 you ever go ahead. Go ahead.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit.
I'm
Rich,
interested in it.
Nah, because this is like nobody would expect to hit his top 5 where I'm from.
Word?
Nah, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Niggas is talking about Jadakiss. Niggas is talking about Don Q. Blah blah. I already know. You no.
You know that.
Exactly. But I know you know about my side.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
but that's what I'm trying to say. Oh shit. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, not a lot of people. You know what I mean? But go ahead. Not a lot of people would expect this type top. This is like a young generation's top 5. Yeah. But go ahead. You said Rich the Kid, Famous Dex.
Rich the Kid, Famous Dex. I'd even throw in currently because what I'm listening to. I couldn't listen to the new album, but like I'm a big Playboy Cardi fan. I play his
okay.
Shit.
Okay.
He dropped. Blah Boy JB, another one, like pretty dope. And I guess 100% Drake.
Facts. Ain't nothing wrong with Drake. Ain't nothing wrong with
Drake every day.
Ain't nothing wrong with Drake. Just stop trying to battle niggas that's for real. That's all.
Last week was a little different. Last week it had Kanye, it had Pusha T in it. You know, a lot of things change.
Just changes every week.
Changes every couple weeks. But there's people still in it. Like I noticed it when
don't put Pusha T in top 5 just because he dropped the album.
It's just not legit because you notice it in your history on YouTube.
Facts.
When you just sitting there and you notice the same songs you listen to. And my sister said to me, she said, "Yo, you listen to the same 5 songs."
Absolutely.
I'm like, so the same 5 songs. These 5 artists are the top 5 artists currently that I like.
Because right now,
like
I listen. My favorite song right now, and it's probably old to some people. It's probably like 6 months, 7, 8 months, 9 months old. Is Don Q, Trap Phone featuring Designer. You know what I mean?
Designer was in it last week.
The shit is just fire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know that.
It's fire because like I could relate to it. Like the shit, even the hook, like you know what I mean. That just was snitching on that phone. Like I ain't even gonna touch onto it, but like everything that's in that song is just like some shit that I can feel right now. So I kind of fuck with that shit. You know what I mean? But that's what's up though. So all right, that was the top 5.
Yeah.
Do you got a worse top 5? A bottom 5?
Bottom 5? Shit. Yo, no offense, but I'm definitely gonna have to throw Bass God in there.
Okay.
Lil B, he fucking trash. No
Lil B or Lil Baby from LA?
No, Lil B.
Okay.
Lil B.
Okay, I think I know Lil B.
Like,
Niggas
That's why bums on really
niggas that you just cannot listen to. Like, as soon as they come on, you
Romeo, like Romeo the rap, like Romeo Miller, Master P son. Yeah, I can't really fuck with him. Him like Chris Rivers too. Like I feel like they trying to put like too much like. That's why I don't listen to them. They should be bigger. They should be bigger.
This is a trash file.
That's what I'm saying.
Mission accomplished. Mission
Who's the last file?
Dudes, but like legit, like dudes don't be putting out music, and like so I judge based off who putting out music, and depending on who got like what music coming out. Like a lot of times, like look at Chris Rivers. He Big Pun's son. Like why isn't he bigger than what he is currently? Like Waka Flocka dropped the album not like last week I think, and his shit wasn't as big. A$AP Rocky, who was big, like he was overshadowed by Kanye West, Kid Cudi, Drake, like shit. Like it's just like I don't know, it's just a lot of dudes. It's just I mean, but they not trash. You know what I mean? It's just these other dudes.
It's just not what you listen.
Yeah, so these lower card dudes who not that you don't really listen to, who aren't at the top is like they're at the bottom. You know. No offense, they like is they at the bottom for a reason. You know what I mean? They don't stand out. They're too much of a copy. You know, they're trying to be something that's like being done like in a different way. You know, they like I feel like Chris Rivers trying to be Big Pun Jr. No offense, you know.
Isn't that his son?
That's but like that's not what you want to be, right?
Nobody.
Like, I mean, not saying you don't want to hide it.
You gotta kind of find your own way.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like Childish Gambino is different from who his parents were. I mean, at one time in life, his parents were big time, like musicians and actors. And shit. And like, now he's the same thing, and a director and shit. Okay. Drake's pops was like somebody playing the band. Wasn't too big, but like Drake now overshadowed this dude. He a junior, but he's not. Whatever, Aubrey Jr.
Niggas said Drake pops just started getting involved because of the beef.
Yeah. Nah, so like that'd be a bottom 5. I say Chris Rivers and then
that's what's up.
You know, no offense to those dudes, like they suck.
You know, I mean, listen, man. This is the Get Out Your Feelings podcast.
No,
if y'all dudes if the dudes that he mentioned wanna come up on the show. And y'all want to be like, hey, I listen to Erik Nash music and I feel like this, that. Y'all could come up on the show. Y'all can tell you how it's and then we could get it. And then I'll probably schedule a battle.
No, sometimes
my son got balls.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, sometimes legit though, like even big names be like tearing me down and be like, I don't even want to listen to you. Like the G.O.Y.F album, I was like, yo, J. Cole, I respect him. He great and all, but like he kind of delivering like I'd say classic, but also like expected J. Cole.
So are you saying it's just that you need him to just improve or just to change his
elevate?
He don't have to change I just feel like it should be a little different. It's expected.
He said it himself in his album. He said that he fell off for a while to look for the new style, but then he just found out that it was just a segue. And after that, he just went back to, you know what I mean? So after he was like, I came back with my flow.
And that's what makes him great. And the #1 artist without the streams and all this extra shit.
But everyone grown. Look at Kanye West. Kanye West changed a lot. You know, a lot of people changed.
Kanye actually came right back with his album. He came back to his old flow.
Well, he did, I guess. But like he got a lot of weird shit.
He's never came back to the college dropout.
Not the original.
He's never went back to that where he's just spitting wild bombs.
He's touching his roots right now. That's what he's doing. He's coming back.
And his angles are so clear and direct. Now you don't know where he stands and is he for us or what is he doing? Like, shout out to Kanye West for confusing the people, man. That's what you're supposed to do, man. You're supposed to know. Why the fuck am I supposed to know what you're doing?
We still love you, man.
Yo, can I show this real quick? Can I let it?
Absolutely.
Yo, I got some tees coming in soon. Should be in stock by the end of the month. Small, medium, large. 4 different designs. Bottom design.
Nice.
$40. The rest come at $25. You order a t-shirt, you get one of these like little pamphlet shits. Like I don't know what you want to call it. You get some stickers.
Package.
That's a real
package.
That's
package.
Yo,
that's why I brought him on the show.
That's
why I brought him on the show.
You got my cards.
He's
my
working
info here if y'all need to get some information about the kid, you know, those are my latest projects. You can find me on my socials there. A little bio about the music and shit. And here's the portfolio, so like the biography.
Absolutely.
You know,
The list.
Discography, you know what I mean? So all the shit. Yo, shouts to my boy Black 4, my boy White Chris, Black Chris.
The Numb Diggers.
The Numb Diggers, legit. Shouts to my boy TZA.
Tim.
Shouts to my boy Tim, legit.
Shout out to the Numb Diggers. We gonna get all y'all niggas up here.
Danny, you know, shouts to my bro X. You know, all of us.
We gonna get all y'all niggas up here, and we gonna bug the fuck out. Yo, the Numb Diggers, man. Shout out to the Numb Diggers.
What's the name about that?
Then break that down. Thank you that you asked that.
So back in the day, me and my boy, like 2011. 2011. Me and my boy just came up from the Bronx. He was living upstate. He was up in Warwick. Honestly, I was just working a job. I was just working at Pizza Hut, hustling, working on music and shit. And he was living in my room with me. We just smoke sesh every night and just working on beats, working on music, you know, smoking mad buds, just chilling, you know, and just like putting out shit. And he was like, yo, like, we gotta get a crew together. We gotta talk. We gotta make some music and shit. I was like, legit. And we was trying to come up with names. And he was like I said something stupid. I said, and he was like, yo, you a dumb nigga. And I was like, I bet. And then and he was just like, yo, like let's do that. Let's make it Numb Diggers. Like let's make it because we just come dumb niggas.
Numb Diggers got a ring to it. But you know what? It remind me of an old school crew though. It remind me of an old school crew, and I like that.
They legit. Like my boy White Chris, he definitely found it father. He got a lot of producer name. His producer name Vlad 4. His artistry name.
He made beats?
Yeah, he made beats.
Okay.
You can find him on SoundCloud. His artistry name Klepto, or sometimes, you know, on a couple projects I got Chris Convict, so you can catch him out there. But like my other boy rap too, he pretty chill. My boy Tim TZA, shouts to him. My boy Nick got a couple like hooks on our songs.
That's what's up.
Spit some bars, so it's like.
Shout out to everybody.
Shouts to the crew, yo. We work on this, we hustle. Shouts to LT, legit, for hooking me up with the studio last week. That's how we got Digital Enemies Part 2. Alternate version. It's 2 versions, so people 2 different beats to the same lyrics. So you tell me which one's better.
Facts.
2 different artwork pictures too. You tell me which one's better. You know, let me know.
Y'all hear it here first. Yo, let niggas know the origin. Where you from? Where you moved to?
I'm originally born in Brooklyn, but like, yeah, facts. In Bushwick, DeKalb and Knickerbocker, or DeKalb and Irvin, I think, and we walked down to Knickerbocker with my grandma's crib.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but then we moved to Queens because I was gonna start school and shit. And then my mom's and my pops split. And so like 6 o'clock, I was just out. 6 o'clock, at 6 years old, he bounced. And, like I didn't see him like regularly again till like ever. But like the last time,
he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. Last time I saw him was before I came out here to Florida. But I was living out in New York, like, you know, we was living in the city till I was 14. Now we upstate, you know. Some shit, you know, work everything, you know, just live life, you know, go through shit.
We're a part of upstate. You know? Shout out to my upstate niggas too.
Out in the Hudson Valley on 845, you know, like the Chester, Goshen, Warwick area. That area. It's like, you know.
Shout out to
it's a little area. It's about an hour up north from like the city.
Some Bernard La Rasta and Newburgh.
Oh, facts. It's right by Newburgh too. Middletown.
Okay, it's by Newburgh. Okay.
I was up in Middletown, but not too much, son. Middletown be...
Shout out to Foreplay. Foreplay from Middletown.
I guess.
I battled a Middletown nigga. His name is Foreplay. You can look up on YouTube. Pico versus Foreplay. He spells it Foreplae. So you can put Pico versus Foreplay. He from Middletown.
Word.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Shout out to my Newburgh guy. I know my
Middletown big. That's what I'm saying. So it's like Middletown real big. It's bigger than a lot of people think.
So then, okay, so you went from.
I was all over.
So you went from Brooklyn to Manhattan?
No, I went from Brooklyn to Queens, and then from Queens upstate to New York,
and then to Florida.
And then from up there. Yeah, I lived out there. I lived with
and then
family. My family moved out to Florida. I chilled and shit. And
that's kind of how what happened with me also. Like I got a crib in Jersey. I got like an apartment to myself in Jersey, and moms was like, yo, everybody was like, yo, you wildin', you know what I mean? You spending mad bread up there. You know what I mean? Son. You bugging, like, you know what I mean? And then my cousins is out here talking about, yo, we gotta make moves and da-da-da. So I have to situate myself down here, man. No. So that's what it is, though, man. That's what it is. Get the, let the people get an origin. What high school you went to and shit? So niggas know.
I went to 2 different high schools. I went to Williamsburg High School in Brooklyn. It's off like the Lorimer and but it was chill as fuck up in there. Everybody, we supposed to have fucking uniforms.
Okay, it was one of those fresh joints. One of those
that had like 2 schools in one.
That's fire.
So it was like, there was like a technical school upstairs. So there's hella niggas up in there, hella people. Hella locations. Yeah. But nah, it was campus. Yeah, it was a campus shit. Yeah. There was like a.
And them shits be lit sometimes.
It was wild.
Yeah.
That was rocking by there. I wasn't too far from there. There was a school literally every stop you went.
I wish I went to the high school like that.
That was a high school my bro went to.
Yeah, why not?
That shit's weird.
And then what was the other one?
Goshen, New York.
Okay, that's the upstate joint.
That was upstate. Shouts to like literally all the people I met out there. It was pretty chill. Like they all chill. Niggas put me on to everything. Man.
So what's the difference? Have you seen the difference between like Florida underground rap music and New York underground music? Or does everything pretty much sound the same?
I can definitely hear sound in Florida. It's very rough and rugged. Very like a lot of hood is a lot of popular, very popular. I don't know. It just seems like there's a lot of big things happening like out here too. There's a lot of like parts of Florida that everybody's popping out of. You know what I mean? Like Miami, you got those little pumps and smoke perps. And I'm not too sure, but maybe Ski Man Smoke Guy. I'm not too sure if he's from there, but I know definitely these dudes.
So we about to wrap it up, man.
All right, guys.
My boy Erik Nash in the building. I got the info. Tell him that that's just what it is, right? Erik Nash is the
Erik Nash on IG. Who is Erik Nash on Twitter? You can find me at Endless Sporadic.
Yeah.
On Tumblr, you know what I mean?
It's everywhere.
Everywhere, son. All over the place. Facebook.
Before we get out of here,
Erik Nash, all that shit.
Let's get some balls, man.
Yeah, man, I want to hit some balls.
Just a quick 16. You don't gotta go funk flex on us.
Ain't no bombs over here.
And ain't no beats either.
Ain't no beats. Go out here.
You know what I mean? Shit. Let me hear some shit from Erik Nash so we can see how you coming out here in these streets, man. Word, get out your feelings.
It's exclusive.
Live. Yo. Shouts to everybody out there. Shouts to my boy Black Ford. I said, my mind's racing, I've been drinking, not a chaser. Moving faster than cars on a freeway, speed racer. Ooh. Yeah. Playing video games while she playing in the bed. Grandma once told me if she ain't breathing then she dead. Yeah, I've been breaking every rule that's in sight. Waving out in the wind like parachutes or a kite. Damned if I don't win and damn sure if I lose. Up all night crafting the pieces without my crew. Yup, so I make sure I drink a little bit. Twist a little piff, excite a little bitch, and smoke up on my loose Kool-Aid up in my deuce and dress a little proper. Hat matching the shoes. Dude, this for the fame. Pussy, money, and weed. It's Ramadan season. We all hungry. It's time to re-season. Your girl's tight meat. I bet y'all smash her before y'all meet. I'm the root of all evil, a king to all the dead, a mastermind supplying doctrine rhymes in the shed, a villain in these games. Hopefully that'll explain all the evil in my brain. Still drinking without a shame.
I heard it here. Of course.
That's it.
Of course, balls.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
One day written,
That's what it is, man.
Top right there, but
that's definitely what it is, man. Definitely appreciate you coming through the show. Y'all already know what it is, man. Get Out Your Feelings podcast. It's your man Pico, boom, boom, boom. Yo, man, Hassan couldn't be here. I know he pop up in and out. You know what I mean?
Yo, man,
I think
business, man.
Yeah, we suspended him without pay. We put him on desk duty, so he'll be here next episode.
He's reading fan letters right now.
Yeah, I already know.
He don't feel right now.
Hey, y'all already know we got motherfucking Dog Dizzy in the building.
Yo.
So holla, man. Get out your motherfucking feelings.
Yes, sir.
Boom. My Life is a Movie, the hottest new web series. All you have to do is go to YouTube and type in MLIAM web series. It's the hottest new web series out there from Florida connecting to New York. It's about the underworld, the crime, and the relationships out there in the streets. Go watch it.